Hello, and welcome to Dire Bear. It's Tuesday night, so of course that means we're playing Operation Aegis, our Lancer actual play. I'll be your storyteller of the evening, Jason, and with me as usual will be Carr playing Tiana, Sarah playing Vika, Patrick playing Freddy, Jeremy playing Cortev, and Eric playing Uriah. And last week we wrapped up a mission where you had gone out to fetch some of the planet's native megafauna. You pulled that off, discovered a cult secret base, captured a few people out of that. And generally, your bosses just thought you did a bang-up job. They promised you some off time, but not quite yet.
A gold star.
You'll get off time after this thing. We promise. We promise.
Just one more little mission.
It's gonna look really good on your quarterly review for a raise.
Look, we're just a little short-handed right now. If you could really just take your time off a little bit later, that'd be great.
It's the Jackie Chan. Oh God. Oh. Ooh.
The other Lancer squad, the Mad Dogs, are taking their time off right now. You guys can't have them overlap. I'm sorry.
Too close to home.
I felt that on a physical retail
level.
You could tell by who was grimacing, who has been through this.
Who's worked service industry?
But,
I just had a flashback, but it's not time off. It's prepare the others.
So y'all had a couple days just on base, time off. Then Melody and Audrey got shipped off to back up somebody else. Let's see, we went through your downtime activities last week. So your morning starts off uneventfully. Oh, I'm sorry, Patrick. What?
Yes, because mine was searching for more information on the cult and its practices.
Correct. So. And I sent you a DM this afternoon.
Okay.
Because of course I forgot to type anything up until this afternoon.
Oh. I woke up feeling like shit. Because of her downtime activity.
Oh yes, and you had some sort of penalty coming up for that, didn't you?
Give me just a second, sorry.
Yes, over there. So, morning starts off uneventfully. You get up, get something to eat. There's a little PT to do before they ship you back out. But as they've got you, basically running laps around the base, you are suddenly called to Jellicoe's office.
And suddenly, we're in Jellicoe's office.
Change of scene.
The star wipe in the movies.
Da-da-da-da-da.
No.
Not yet.
So y'all are hustled into Jellicoe's office.
For that one.
Still in your shorts, just you stopped running laps and ran to the office. There are maps up on the screens. He's in kind of the, I say in his office, it's the command center building. Technically right outside his office where you've got the big, I think almost NASA control room or that sort of thing where all the intel guys are.
Mm-hmm.
None of the maps are depicting anything on planet, though.
Mm-hmm.
Because we did find their satellite.
Yes, and the League has set about trying to find and destroy as many of those as possible. Union is trying to convince them to basically send that information to the Shinar as well.
Mm.
Nobody likes this cult, so
Mm-hmm.
why don't we all team up for a little religious persecution?
That's how the crusade started.
This is true. Where was I? Right, religious persecution.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you guys don't know yet if the League has actually agreed to do that or not. They can be a little stubborn sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
However, Union has discovered something else. Something Jellicoe tells you, or something Jellicoe clearly finds alarming. As soon as you walk in, please have a seat.
We're all pretty sweaty. You sure you want to subject your chairs to that?
I'll have somebody wipe them down once you're gone.
Feel bad for that latrine. worker.
Yeah. She'll sit down though.
It's faux leather. It'll be fine.
Ty is happy to have a chair.
Uriah is he's just standing behind Beacon, just arms on her shoulders, like chin just on head, just like.
Arms on shoulders. Still can't see over her head.
On tippy toes.
Eh.
They got him a step stool.
Found him a box.
Pulled his chair up behind her, standing on her chair so he can be over her head.
He likes to feel tall.
Jellicoe's standing on the table to be taller than all of us. No.
He's T-posing, asserting dominance.
Oh, there was a first tangent. There was a sci-fi show that I liked that you had one of the kind of secondary actors, but he had a fairly big part. That he had it in his contract, and anytime he stood next to the main female lead, he had a crate to stand on. Because she is unusually tall, and he is at best average height, and apparently sensitive about it.
The Tom Cruise cross.
Something kind of like that. If you've ever seen Killjoy, you can probably figure out who I'm talking about. But
yeah, it's kind of like Lena Headey from Game of Thrones and the girl that played Sansa Stark. Anytime guy that played Jon. Well, because after the girl that got hit, Zanya, hit puberty, yeah, she was like almost a head and a half taller than him.
She got tall. That's always the danger of casting for young characters like that. Anyway, back on topic.
What a good podcast do we have going on now?
Dude, guys, we should do a podcast. No.
That's a bad idea.
I thought we already were.
Sort of. Though actual play is kind of its own genre. Anyway, Union has discovered that the Shinar have a space-based shipyard, apparently, in the asteroid belt.
Going to space.
You're going to space.
Oh, God.
Space. Go to space.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
like,
It ain't
Uriah's
peaceful.
eyebrow just raises an eyebrow.
They don't know.
Alright, then.
They don't know how long it's been in operation. But they are basically scrambling whoever they can. You guys happen to already be here on base. So, congratulations.
How are they getting up there?
How or who getting up there?
Rest of them.
Oh, you'll be sent up in a ship.
Yeah.
Which you're also riding in. You don't need to be showing off. Stay in the ship.
Yeah, the unit should stay together.
I have flight capabilities, I think.
Flight capabilities won't help you up there.
All right.
To a point. I mean, you you really need an EVA module to be of real use flight-wise out in 0G. That and having the training to fight in 0G, if need be.
Yay.
Mika leaning over to Diana. This is gonna suck.
She just glances at you and just goes, oh.
So that's why I am highly considering just flying next to the transport.
No. You are inside the transport with the rest of us. You don't get to lollygag outside. I don't care how good you are at EVA.
You'll be outside playing in space once we all get up there, making us look like fools. You don't have to do it before we get up there.
Fine.
But they're still compiling their information, so go get suited up.
I'm going to ask them to swap out one of my things for an EVA module.
You
The dog
do have
spinning.
time to do that if needed.
Oh god, how much does an EVA module cost?
It's one system
It's
point.
one.
Ah!
So decide what system you're dropping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Its plus side with being spaceborne pilot talent is
The
every mech comes with an EVA module as standard.
something tells me the high stress mag clamps are not going to be as useful in space.
The asteroids that you'll be dealing with are largely iron based.
Okay, so
So
field.
they will work on those. They will work on ship hulls, and you
Yes,
will be
that
dealing
point.
with both this mission.
I say at that point, you're right. I would chime in. It's like, make sure you get EVA modules on all your mechs. Otherwise, it will. I could drag you, but you have the ability to have large magnetic clamps on your mech. Those are always useful, especially when you're dealing with ferrous materials. Bring mag clamps with you, like pilot grade, just in general. You're really gonna want them.
Already on.
This is the stuff I used to do. So
Yeah.
This is like a competitive swimmer who just hasn't been in the pool in a while, suddenly getting back in the water.
My best problem is the fact that it's like the data plating is attached to her face. She has patches in case you people get hurt, and correctives in case you go down. So I don't have a spot for mag clamps. Unless I can just like have some on reserve.
I will simply stay in my mech.
you say this now.
Maybe you can get one of the guys to just push the dog in the general direction they need to go, let them drift.
Well, I'm largely going to be on the dog, so that works. The high stress mag clamps secure me to the dog, and my EVA shoot.
I mean, I still
pushes
have the
you.
mule harness, so you should be fine in space even with that. So
You're just riding the dog like a pirate ship.
It's Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
So do you have any idea of is this a solo asteroid? Is it in the middle of a belt?
Oh, it is in the belt. It is in the asteroid belt. Can't remember if the system has one or two, but it's the nearest one, regardless.
Any ships nearby that we need to know about, aware of?
There is a small fleet, is too grandiose a word. There is a group, not a carrier group, but a ship group that seems to be guarding it. We have forces that are going to engage them more as a distraction than anything.
I'll say that's another game.
Yes, basically their version of Aerotech, except that one actually makes sense. And by that I mean Lancer's version.
Yeah. Yeah, the aerotech was weird. Anyway, but you were going to enter the asteroid belt a bit further off and do the best your pilots can to, or the ship is going to do the best it can to sneak you as close to one of the shipyard facilities as possible. Sneaking is not really something that's all that easy to do in space, but they're going to try to use debris in the field in the belt to block your approach. All right. So has everybody updated their mix as needed?
Yes. Got an
Yeah.
EVA module.
Is there any way Ty can get assigned some mag clamps but still have the corrective and patches? Or would I have to swap one of those out?
You need to swap one of those out. There's only so much room in your mech for stuff.
Yeah, no, I mean on the pilot. But yeah.
You mean where you would have where Tiana herself would have
Tiana herself, not the mech. Not the
Oh yeah. That's fine.
I have no way of adding clamps onto my mech.
And bouncing around on these asteroids will technically be low gravity. Basically, if you boost, you're considered flying during that movement. But at the end of your movement, you still basically land. Unless you fall off the asteroid. Then you probably have to yell for Uriah.
Yeah.
Alright, I am moving y'all over to the map.
Mm-hmm.
I'm moving us over to the proper map. Alright, so you can see this map.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh,
Pretty.
You will be entering your deployment zone, I should say. Is this asteroid here?
Mm-hmm.
The first two rows of hexes against the top there. Basically, your ship is just off the map there.
okay.
They managed to get you that close.
Mm-hmm.
One of the ships being constructed, one that's almost finished with construction, is down here at the bottom of the map. This is basically a... Make sure I remember what I called it. Is it the extraction? Counter information. Gauntlet, excuse me, it is a gauntlet. If you're familiar with the mission types. Your job is to get to the ship. The ship is basically like your extractions or your control zone.
That's a boarding action. Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
At the end of the 8th round, don't know that we've ever had a fight go quite that long, but you need to have more PCs inside the control zone than there are enemy characters. Talking about the NPCs. Ultras count as 4 characters, Elites count as 2, and Grunts count as 1/4. I have to deploy first. As you can see, I've already put my mix on the board. So you may arrange yours as you like across the top here.
DH combat. I will be taking with me.
You're suddenly a little quiet, Jeremy.
It's
You're
fine. Do not raise me.
Okay.
Your headset mic is inside your headset, bro. Oh yeah, that's right. You have a new mic. I'm sorry. I forgot you got a new mic.
Okay, so are we in this corner, or we're just on the top?
Just the top
I think
two
you said that-
rows anywhere on this asteroid is fine.
All right.
Just as long as it's those top 2 rows.
Here, I'm bringing with me my hunter droid.
All
the
of your
dog's gonna
drone.
be the dog's gonna be back some on the asteroid, but she's there.
Okay.
Your winch cable.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be able to fire it across and pull yourself over?
It's. Are you talking about to the middle asteroid?
Yes.
As long as it's range 5, but
Just giving you options. Also, my force field is active. Because I think I have to do a quick action to do that. Could I turn that on before we enter, or?
Oh, you have to wait till the first round.
Gotcha.
My thing just comes off of me automatically.
Also, you need to move him back 1 row, Patrick. Yeah, it needs to be on those first 2. All right, and where you can see on the map, like this little darker gray asteroid,
Yes.
that is lower down.
Mm-hmm.
That is 6 below the little upper one.
so this one is.
Well,
So
this one
these-
under it is 6 below
this
the one you were clicking
Okay,
on.
got it.
Mhm.
So these sort of 4 that are connected are all considered one plane.
Correct. They're all the same height. You know, technically those supports are probably angled slightly, but not enough that we're going to worry about it.
Is where the ship is over here also on the same height as everything else?
It
besides these
is.
little ones? How
Is the
convenient.
asteroid that we are currently on the same height as the other ones?
Yes.
Okay.
And these little bitty ones are 3 higher than the, I guess we'll call it the base plane.
And the ship we are looking at right now,
Mm-hmm.
can I use my mechanics background, and I don't know if I'd have to use my hack, fix, invent, or whatever, essentially try to identify kind of what tech level we're dealing with here.
Once you're close enough to scan it, sure.
Okay. Because it's probably not the near light drives we're dealing with, but it's probably something like the Expanse kind of level stuff.
Could easily depend on what it's being designed for.
Yeah.
You know, if they're building it to use in the war, you probably don't really need, anything all that close to light speed. I mean, you want to get around the system quick, but all right, if y'all are deployed and ready to go, you may go. And of course, as y'all are deploying onto the asteroid, of course they detect you once you get that close, and they manage to scramble their guys out. So
I am gonna go first, I think.
Go for it.
Go for it.
If only
So, yeah.
because my food's on its way. So I'll get my turn out of the way.
Go for it. Well, see, I don't know if I should stick to going kind of last-ish in case I need to rescue people who go flailing.
Let's see. I am gonna start things off. And where is it? Here it is. What is this? Range.
now most everybody has their EVA,
Cool.
which
I
is
am going to start off and just say, everyone, stay connected, and then the pulse of energy will go through all of us. It'll start from Vika and go to me, and then go to just go in almost like
Ping
World
pong.
of Warcraft chain lightning, and just
Like a
hit
ping pong
everybody.
ball.
And I will quick tech invigorate. So everybody take your overshield.
Okay.
It is overshield 4.
Woo.
And then I will use my other quick tech specifically at Uriah and say, you get a little extra. And I will activate field approved brass ignorant modifications.
And what does that one do?
Choose an allied mech character within line of sight and sensors. You power up their weapon. When they make a ranged or melee attack roll, the attack's damage cannot be reduced. The kick from the firing the weapon knocks them back one space in any direction after the attack. On a hit, their target must succeed on a hull save or be knocked prone.
Alright.
Whenever you make your first attack. Whenever it lasts until your attack lands.
I don't know. I think your eye's happy.
Yeah.
So everyone gets like a little like a ripple around them of like space time, and then Uriah's is around his weapon. And then I guess I'll move.
And hold on there.
Yeah.
Let me put this on you.
Well,
It's not your turn.
yeah.
No, this is just joke. Safety label. Warning may contain space time.
Yeah.
You got to be OSHA compliant.
OSHA compliant at all times. 2, 3, 4, 5. How does it work going between spaces if this is all the same plane?
You can jump across, basically.
Okay. Do I just let gravity do its thing then?
Yes.
Okay, then I will just hop like that. And I'll end my turn.
So, low gravity environment, mechs count as flying when they boost, but must land after they move. Characters never take damage from falling.
Neat.
So even if you fall the 6 down, to this other asteroid, it's not going to damage you doing that. It's just going to be inconvenient for you.
Yep.
Now, if you miss any asteroids completely, I'll have to decide how many you fall around.
I have flight if it comes to it.
Oh.
And just like that, I'll be right back.
All right. Then we will jump down here. To the I had him between hexes. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Just 1 second. I just realized I had blundered and left somebody off the map. There we go. Alright, now we go. Alright, starting up will be the witch, who blurs as it moves. It will boost. So it leaps across this chasm. 6. Boosts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ah, there's.
And when I say blur, it is effectively invisible on its turns. And then, let's see, it's sensors. Alright. It can't quite get its sensors on grid space yet. So that will be it for its turn. One of you can go.
All right, about to ask, does anyone object to me going? So Uriah, you're planning on moving? And I did not hear any of that.
You're muted, buddy.
Yeah, I was having a clearing throat fit.
Okay.
I'm just seeing like
Alright, so who wants to go?
someone
I'll
else
move
can.
up.
I'm just plotting.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, starting back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will boost, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I am having an EVA module, so I'm...
Yes, you've got the EVA module that effectively grants you flight in low gravity situations.
Yes.
So the falling thing is not an issue for you.
And I will go ahead and use the Everest initiative ability and basically take my power up my shield for free.
Okay, now you have to be immobile to use that.
And this is where being in space gets weird.
Not really. The rules don't really take into account that whole drifting thing that would realistically happen.
Yeah.
So if you activate the shield and it immobilizes you, that's just where you're sitting.
Yeah, you can't have someone just bump you along. It would count as, I think, involuntary movement.
Yeah, I can. That's just why usually I'm on top of the dog during movement, because it protects me and the dog. So essentially a burst 3 around me. And also, since I boosted, I also start to shimmer and count as being invisible.
Ah, you got that as well, huh?
Yeah.
Alright. Now, is yours just for your turn, or is that...
Let me see how that...
Because that's the witch's thing. It's when it's there during their turn.
Flicker reveals whenever you boost or make a standard move, you project a holographic pattern, leaving a dazzling afterimage. You count as invisible the next time you're attacked. So,
okay.
Essentially, if one person attacks me, I count as invisible. But afterwards, essentially, they shoot the ghost image.
Gotcha. And if they hit you with multiple attacks, it would only be the first attack that hit you that would deflect. Yeah. Okay.
So it looks like there's now multiple whips flying through space.
All right.
What's that? Oh my god.
So this guy, which is one of the operators. Operator 2. Alright. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then boost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then grid space is within range.
What?
However, all right. I'm trying to remember how the heavy rifle thing works.
it's an ordnance weapon, it can't fire.
Doesn't say ordnance. It just says heavy rifles. I want to make sure. Is it the heavy rifles that can the heavy ones only be fired with a?
Heavies have to be a full action.
Okay. All right.
Heavies have to be a full action.
Super heavy has to be a full action.
It's super heavy that's a full action.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the one
Unless
advantage.
it's an
Continue.
ordnance weapon, right? Sorry.
Yeah, it is not. It does not say anything about being ordnance. It just says
Okay.
it just said heavy rifle. Okay, so that just means it has to take the heavy rifle or the heavy mount. Okay. All right, this is a Raptor plasma rifle.
Alrighty.
Let's see.
It's the
And he is tier 2.
Mhm.
At tier 2, the weapon can make 2 attacks at a time, targeting either the same character or 2 different ones. I believe Grid Space is the only one that he can reach out and touch with this. Yes, Whip is just a little too far out.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
So
Let's see if I
excuse me. I was ordinances. They have to be fired before they move.
Yes.
I was
Yeah,
thinking of something
that's like the
else.
sniper rifle.
Yeah.
All right, so shooting at Grid Space. Grid Space, what is your evade?
12.
All right, so he's got to hit a 12. He has a +4 attack bonus and 2 accuracy with this weapon. First shot. Only an 8. Oh, 8. No, excuse me, 12 because he's got the +4.
Hmm.
And you said 12?
That just hits.
All right, that is 7 damage. Energy, if it matters.
Good question. It does not. I will reaction brace.
Okay, and that gives you resistance.
Mhm.
Okay. Second attack. 17,
What?
18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24,
That
25,
sure as hell
26, 27.
hits.
Okay.
Is brace for the entire round?
Yep.
Okay, good. Thank God.
So the crit would be 14. You're braced. You have resistance, so just the 7.
So the first one, are we rounding up or down?
Beg pardon? Oh,
Damage or-
Oh, never mind. Counters having resistance to all damage, burn, and heat from the triggering attack until the end of your next turn. All other attacks against you are made at +1 difficulty.
So you would roll a d6.
So you'd be taking the full crit.
Oh boy.
yeah.
Well,
If-
he's taking a difficulty.
Yeah. Or if he had accuracy, the accuracy's just gone.
All right, so I rolled a
Depending-
difficulty, so 4, that's 17. All right. So since I did not
I
take
will
off one of the
also-
accuracy dice, I'm just going to roll. I just rolled a difficulty dice, and I'll take off the one he was using.
I will also go ahead and superior intellect and debuff you by another d6. So roll 2d6 and subtract both.
Because let's see. So that puts, well, before I do that, 17.
Yep.
18, 19. So that gets him that. So now he's only sitting at a 19. So it is no longer a crit.
Oh, okay. Then
Do you still want to do that, or do you want to let him?
no,
Okay.
no. I thought you said 27, so that's why I was confused. 'cause if
Oh,
you roll
I'm
20
sorry. I'm sorry. You're right. I keep forgetting he's got the +4 attack bonus.
Yeah. So yes, then if it's still gonna be,
Yeah, it's still going to be a crit. Let me
Yeah.
roll another one.
yeah, then roll the die.
So that's
Roll the dice.
19, 20, 23. So that's 24. Rolled a 5. So that makes it a 19. It is not a crit.
Cool.
So 3 points from both of those
We
attacks.
get there. We get there.
My
I'm
overshot.
sorry, I don't want someone to be structured in the first 5 seconds of
Yeah.
combat.
I'm not
Yeah,
trying to
so-
be structured.
Of course you-
Again,
Of course you don't, because that would make me happy.
So Deck, I think you'd take 10 total.
Jason,
Yes.
you're a DM. You're used to not being happy.
Fair. All right. All right. So that was.
feel bad for everybody else, but I can't help them after that. Till my
Oh.
turn.
And just for accuracy's sake, he didn't fly through that gap. He sort of blinked, was halfway, and then blinked and was, where he's currently standing.
Uh-huh.
He has a trace drive. He teleports when he moves. No, when he takes a standard move.
Nothing personnel, kid.
Thank goodness for Overshield, right?
You're welcome, me.
Yeah.
All right, so
also
that
welcome
is all for him. It is back to the workshop.
I'll go ahead and move.
Okay.
Just taking my movement moves me up here. Just double checking what all my quick actions are real quick. Sympathetic shield. Since your overshield is gone, you now have. Was it 5? Let's see. Overshield 4+ grit. So you have.
6.
Yep. You have 6 overshield now.
I have more overshield than my HP.
And 1 second. Just confirming all the stuff in here and priming Camus's razor. I think that's all I have. Reactions. Nope, don't got any of those. All right, I'm good.
All right. Then we will go down here, and the other operator will go. He will start off by using Step. The operator teleports to a free space within a line of sight and range of 50.
Holy
Jesus
crap.
Christ.
I don't like that.
It has a recharge, so he can't be doing that just all the time.
I
I'm
would
stealing that.
surely hope not.
Hello,
Does he
yes,
hit?
I am where? It's Uriah's Ret Dream.
Mhm.
Uriah's like, I gotta get me one of those.
Yeah.
He's just gonna destroy this mech and be like, I'm ripping it out. I'm taking that with me. We're putting it on the dog and taking it home.
Mhm.
I'm thinking the Daffy Duck from like, it's mine, my own.
My precious.
That was less Golem and more Dr. Claw, but okay.
I'll get you, Gadget.
And your little dog, too.
So happy I got to meet Frank Welker.
And then he will shoot, don't say I didn't warn you.
Let's go.
Okay.
All right.
I have a problem, and I think it's Uriah.
So, once again, rapid plasma rifle. We know how that works. He has +2 accuracy. Vika, do you have anything that would be giving him difficulty?
Just double checking.
Or is that difficulty for me?
I mean, you have hard cover now.
Hell yeah.
Nope, nothing right now.
All right. Firing its first shot then.
Firing his lasers. Got it.
Fire in my lair.
It is a 16 to hit.
Okay.
7 energy damage.
Cool.
Second attack. Also a 17.
Also hits.
Another 7 points. Minus your armors and whatnot.
Okay.
Okay. That was a quick action. He shot. I believe he is done for the race. He's not going to use his standard movement to do anything. So that is him. Back to the workshop.
Uriah, do you want to go? Or do you want me to go?
Oh no, I took offense to that.
Okay.
So
Why you take offense? You know your
5,
sister likes to be shot.
6. Yeah. Boost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm over here now. And because of my new pilot talent, the second he gets there, Uriah vanishes. And he just appears in that operator space.
Okay.
As he literally breaks space-time. And I'm gonna do a murder.
That's how you get chaos demons. I'm just saying.
No, that's fine. I'm gonna do a murder.
All right, do a murder.
Do a murder. So what all did I get for that? Again, Jeremy?
Oh, so the damage can't be prevented,
Okay.
which is the big one.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. I believe the kick from firing, it knocks you back up 1 space, I believe.
Well, I'm not
And then the
firing
target-
anything, fortunately.
Well, yeah. And then the target must succeed on a whole save or be knocked prone.
Cool. Alrighty. So, 22.
All right, that definitely
Just
beats his evade.
Okay.
Just grazes it.
So give me a hull save.
All right.
he's knocked prone in space.
Well, no, if he fails, he's going to be taking more damage from this.
He got a 12. What is your save?
A 13 now.
He fails then.
Hit. All right. I'm going to be expending 1 charge of anime, the duel. And,
Oh, goody. I love this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Start WWE wrestling on an asteroid.
More or less.
Who called you
Uriah
Veroni
with a steel
Kenshin?
chair!
But he reversed it. And then he reversed the reverse. Then he reversed the reverse the reverse.
Wait, I have a gift for this.
Oh God.
oh dear.
Okay. Ready?
Whenever you are.
All right. 25.
And this is, was it hull or agility I was rolling?
You pick one.
Okay.
He's
I'm-
doing a death spiral.
I'm using hull. You can use hull or agility to contest me.
Okay. It doesn't matter. They're the same number, so.
Need
19.
to,
Failed.
need to strap speakers to the dog and just start commentating every time the anime duel happens.
Do you
One
want
space,
to?
it wouldn't work.
He'll take
No, no.
2.
No, get another NHP, or it's Mean Gene with a mic.
All right. So he took 2 because he's not going to let this
All right.
stand.
20.
10.
Okay.
And how much is it if he just chooses to take it?
He's going to be taking 3d6 plus 3 armor piercing. That can't be avoided or reduced.
All right. He'll take another 2 and keep trying. 17.
25. The third. I got another 25.
He got a 19.
Should
I be adding his tier to this? Does that operate like grit? I have to check that later. His 2 points ain't gonna be making a huge difference.
Okay. So is he going to contest it a 4th time?
Yep.
All right.
He rolled single digits.
13. I rolled low.
All right. One more time.
All right. 26.
Sounds like
16.
more damage.
All right.
So, self-erasure is triggered.
Uh-huh.
What?
Oh no!
When the mech is destroyed, it immediately self-immolates in a wave of superheated plasma. All characters adjacent When this takes place, must succeed an agility save or take 6 energy damage. On a success, they take half.
Good at agility.
Yeah,
This-
so he took 20 damage from that. From me.
But now he's exploding.
Yes, I see this. Said,
Does it work
agility
in
save?
space though? Because it's wait, no, it's plasma. Never mind.
Yeah.
Said it's an agility save, right?
Yes, it was agility. Yes. You need to hit a 12.
Got 9.
6 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I delete this guy because he is utterly annihilated.
There
like
was
the-
once a pilot in that spot. Now there's a crater.
That's literally what the description says. The mech is then removed from the battlefield. It is utterly annihilated.
I just imagine Uriah just crashed into him. There's an explosion. It's just Uriah there, just in the crater. There's nothing left.
And Uriah didn't get his blink step.
Nope, he did not.
Question. When you reappear, are you in the Yamcha pose?
I am not in the Yamcha pose. He's literally just standing there, just like sword plowed into where this thing was, and just pulls it out, twirls it.
No, we can go more anime with this. During that fight, you do your damage, and like a second or two later, then it blows up.
I was gonna say a
2%
JoJo
out.
pose, but you know that's going a little farther.
Who's Yamcha though? Wouldn't he just be dead?
Okie dokie. Uh,
All right. Give these two guys a color. All right, then. Now I'm going to let these
Just
guys
realize
go.
there's infantry on the ship.
There is.
1, 2, 3, 4. They boost. 1, 2, 3, 4.
They have EVA modules.
And they are armored. Like, they're not in, like, it's, it's not quite like elemental armor or something, or space marine armor, where that would essentially be a lance mech in this setting. But they are heavily armored in, like, space EVA suits. Okay, why is it not showing me their weaponry? The old human stat showed me their weaponry. I think these guys have been updated to be less useful in this program. Hold on, let me look them up in the book. Okay, there we are. Alright, they've got a range of 8 with their anti-mech weaponry. So I suspect they will not be within range to hit anybody. Nope. Uriah is 14 away. So for the moment, he is safe.
Yeah.
Because clearly he should fear these guys. Alright. Just double checking. Interesting. Oh, that was for the individual guys. The squads have a range of 10. Still doesn't matter. There's two. He's still too far away. Okay. Back to the workshop then.
Yep, it's me.
Yeah, but I say I think it's just the dog at this point.
Dead dog.
The dog is doing things.
Yeah, the dog is using its EVA module to boost to here. Let's Juro on grid space. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I hit grid space in space. I do with a 9. So you can use one of my repairs to restore half your hit points. Grid space.
Jeremy?
Jeremy?
Huh?
I said you can use one of my repairs to heal up to half of your hit points.
I will do that.
Someone poked Jeremy with
On
a
a
stick.
hit, either you or your target may spend one repair to restore half of your target's HP. So
2, 3, 4,
if you have
5.
10, you restore 5.
Woo! I have 11, so it's probably still 5.
Yeah, most likely. Now, am I the only person that pictured the dog running to the edge and then jumping leg splayed out until it got across the gap?
Doggy paddling.
I don't think you're the only
Okay.
That's weird. It says I still have a quick action, but I just did latch drone and boost.
because I use Jaeger.
That's weird. Because boost is a quick action and skirmishing is a quick action, right?
Yes, yeah, they're both quick
yes.
actions.
Interesting. What is... It's saying I still have a quick action, so I don't know why I should. I'm just going to end my turn, because
All right.
it says I still have actions available, but I've used them, so...
All right, who is not gone? Demolisher is not gone. Let's see. Demolisher, human. Witch, operator, other operator dead, human. I have put an extra mech on the board. One moment. I must have thrown him down for the Demolisher before I realized how big the Demolisher was. All right. The Demolisher is going to go. Well, shoot. Actually, he's going to stay right where he's at. Basically, he's standing guard on the hull of the ship. All right. Workshop.
All right.
Oh, wait, y'all are done, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, then. That's right. Round one, I had one more person than y'all did, I think.
Yeah.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're jetpacking across the void here. And
Okay, there they are.
let's see. Whip is 15 away from them. The dog is 13 away from them. So I don't think they can reach anybody with anything. Yeah, that is all they can do. Next round.
Do you mind if I go first?
Go for it.
Go for it.
Yes. Two. Confirmed. All right. I'm gonna move on top of the dog.
Okay.
I won't.
Of course, your shield comes down when you move.
I'm going to reactivate said shield.
I figured.
So now the dog is, well, he was guarded in that where I was. This way, you're completely under it. And there I am. Sorry, it disappeared
You have
completely
disappeared
under you.
under the dog.
No, I need to be over.
$15 away. Okay, well, first off, let me document movement. Activate. That's support field. Activate. Still have a skirmish. I'm going to fire in my burst launcher.
Okay. Who
Which
you
is
shooting at?
50. The witch, because that is exactly 15 away.
All right.
Go back to CompCon. Not that one. Skirmish. Why did it not? Okay, let's go back. Why did it not do that? Okay, there it is. Make a window go away. There. All right, so, does a 20 hit?
Oh, so close. Yes, their evade is 10.
Yeah. I was like, huh?
What the?
Not need the F.
You'll notice Patrick didn't react, though, because I've done that so much running D&D for our in-person group.
Yeah. Huh.
Has it not rolled the damage?
That's okay. Damage is okay. Now I see what's happening. Because I also have my it's the additional D6 damage on this one, and it's not adding that in there. That's what's kept mucking it up.
Oh, okay.
So just making my life more difficult. So that is So that is 6 points of damage and 1 heat.
All right. 1 heat. They can take 1 heat. You said 6 points of damage?
Correct.
All righty.
And they are also become impaired until the end of their next turn.
All right. And impaired. All right. +1 difficulty. Not a big deal there. I'm going to let the witch go. Since you were so kind as to point out that you are exactly 15 away from her.
Hmm.
That puts you within her senses. She is going, or I don't know why I'm saying she, I guess because it's a witch. I know. They are going to use predatory logic.
Oh dear.
What a name.
I make a tech attack against the character within sensors. On a success, the target immediately and as a reaction uses a weapon chosen by the witch to attack a character within range chosen by the witch. So what is your E-defense?
My E-defense is an 11.
Alright. They do have 1 difficulty. And a +2 attack bonus for this.
Is this considered an attack if it's an E defense attack?
It's a quick tech. Or the
Yeah, but is it considered an attack though?
Because he's thinking about the fact that it's inside my shield. Would that count?
No.
Would it give her
I'm
additional- okay.
thinking of something else.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking of something else.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I only rolled a 9 on the dice. -1 for the difficulty dice. So that's 8, 9. Only got a 10. I was going to so enjoy Patrick's big gun going off right in the back of the dog's head.
Oh God.
Old Yeller style.
It was going to be glorious.
Gotta put the dog down. No!
As Whip suddenly goes, no, Paul, I'll do it.
You're a man now, Whip.
Jesus.
So what I'm hearing is the party gonna sick Uriah on the hacker next?
I kind of thought that was good. You were going to do that anyway.
I mean,
Mika's
that
gonna go
depends.
play too. She
Oh,
knows
yeah.
what witches are.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that was a quick tick. And then she's going to use her other quick tech to blind the dog. What is the dog's E defense?
The dog's E defense is a 10.
All right, that is a 20 on the dice.
Ugh.
-1 for the difficulty, so that's a 19. But blind has a +1 attack bonus, so that's back to a 20. But it's a quick attack, so crits aren't really a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But the witch makes a tech attack against a character within sensors. On a success, the target only has line of sight to adjacent spaces until the end of their next turn.
Jesus.
Thankfully, you have
they had an accuracy on that, so I wouldn't have to roll the difficulty after all. But it didn't matter. And she could move 6, but that's not going to get her out of Uriah range.
It amuses me that my character is becoming a unit of measurement.
She is, however, going to drift back out of Patrick's range. Not for any particular reason. She just feels like it. All right. Back to the workshop.
Well, the dog is blind. It does have a seeing eye, Whip.
So it has to be within line of sights. That doesn't include sensors, though, right?
All right. Let me reread it. The target only has line of sight to adjacent spaces. If your tech ability requires to be within sensors and have line of sight, you can't use it.
Yeah.
If it just says
But
within
if-
sensors, you may.
Okay.
Because, some stuff requires both.
Yeah, that's why I asked the question, because I just want to make sure. Sorry, Freddie, your go.
Think Freddy already
Well,
went.
Freddie's gone this
Yeah, I
round.
already-
Freddie is gone.
Yeah, I
this
already
round.
went.
Sorry.
Who wants to play next? Because
Let's...
I can go introduce myself. That'll put me in the thick of everything with the backup.
I'll get up in
Yeah.
there. That way, there's
Over-
at least 2 possibly in the thick of it soon.
I'm fucking sick of it. Go for it.
I'm just checking some measurement real quick.
I was about to say, where did you get that fast? Nothing that big should move that fast.
Just
These
wait till the
asteroids are
dog.
moving much faster
Well-
than we are, technically speaking.
Well, that's the thing is the White Witch actually is just as fast as the Atlas.
Yep. She has 7 movement base.
I have 6, so she's faster than I am presently.
She just doesn't have all the fancy stuff.
That gives the extra movements.
Yeah.
Can someone hold my spot right there until I move? I gotta scroll
Oh,
around.
hold on.
Thank you.
That's why I like
Alright.
the linger thing. You can just.
Yeah, I forgot to click it on. I'm like, crap.
You're...
Alrighty.
That's how I've been doing it, to know how to parse out what moves where.
You see part of like that ferrofluid cowl of hers just kind of slough off and become a whip.
That's
Uh,
new. Oh wait, I can't
that's
see
new.
it.
If the dog could see it, they'd be very impressed. And we are gonna, has a range of 3, we're gonna reach out and touch this guy right there.
Reach out and touch somebody.
Reach out and touch face.
See, there was a perfect chance for a whip it good line there, and you didn't go for
I
it.
was saving it. We're gonna get to Diva.
Oh, okay.
It is also against that target's E defense because it does have smart.
All right, and you're going after that operator there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's the blue one, so that is operator 2. His E defense is a 12.
Man, 19. I was hoping for a 20.
All right, and what does the whip do?
Just 2d6 kinetic.
Okay, roll damage then.
Oh wait, actually, I forget. 1 second. Just double checking. Where's my Blade Master stuff?
Duelist?
Yeah, Duelist. I get a an accuracy as well, so I could technically get a 20.
Does the whip count as a
You
blade?
have no choice but to hit a 20.
Pardon?
Does a whip count as a blade?
I mean, we could make it.
I mean, if you go by D&D rules, a whip does do slashing damage, so...
Just enough to make it a 20.
Yeah.
Like I
So
said,
on a
mathematically, you
crit-
can't hit a 20.
On a crit, this weapon pulls the target to a free adjacent spot near her.
Okay.
So it's a get over here.
It is a
Then-
get
then-
over
And you
here.
said it did how much damage?
I have not rolled the damage
Oh,
yet.
okay,
Give me 1
okay.
sec. I'm so excited with my new toys.
My new tour.
Got a new toy.
Mm,
8 kinetic damage. Just double
Yeah,
checking.
that stung a little bit. And go ahead and ping the space where you'd like me to put him.
Right there.
Okay.
Just so
If
I
you
can
yeet
stare
them
down at
up-
him.
If you yeet them upwards, does that mean that they just keep flying off into space?
No, because it's not zero gravity. This is microgravity.
God.
So there is still something pulling him down.
Just double
Unfortunate.
checking one more thing to make sure. No one else is in threat range that I can hit. Well, dang. And no one else is in threat, so that doesn't work either. Okay. I moved. I did that. That is all I got.
Okay. Oh, let's see. That operator probably really needs to go now, if he's going to go. First, I will roll a d6, and I'm going to roll it with the dice roller here. On a 5 or higher, so a 5 or a 6, that teleportation ability. Oh wait, no, he's not the one that used that teleportation ability.
No, that guy's dead.
His is fresh and good to go. Never mind, I don't have to roll recharge.
I ain't rolling shit.
Peace out.
It has been a delight to meet you, but I really must go. And he appears over here.
It doesn't provoke any reactions.
It's a quick action. It just says the operator teleports to a free space within line of sight and range of 50.
Boo. Okay.
And then he's going to shoot you.
That's fine.
Uh,
You being Uriah? Question mark.
so 2 accuracy plus 4 attack bonus. He can fire this weapon twice.
He's shooting Uriah, correct? Or
What?
There's
No,
a
Uriah is
line-
measuring to
no.
him.
Okay, I was like,
Uriah's
there's
like-
lines going on, and I'm confused.
Uriah's like, I got this.
I took that personally.
He's shooting his sister. Yeah, he took it personally.
I mean, he could shoot Uriah, but Vika is the one that has just damaged him and seems like the biggest threat at the moment.
I'll take it.
So that is a 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Yeah,
roll
that'll hit.
subtract. Oh, never mind. It has to be line of sight. Fuck. Never mind.
Yeah, you blind.
Jesus, don't do that.
It's okay. I got a question for you in a second, Jason.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, so that is a crit. So 14 points of energy damage.
So 12, I think, for you.
How you looking?
I'm fine. What's a 2 on system trauma?
Somebody pull that chart
So
if you would, because I've got the.
I'm working on it.
Your mech turns into a Baylor.
So you rolled 2 for structure damage.
Yes.
Okay, so that's system trauma. Roll another d6.
One?
Destroy a weapon.
No!
Oh.
So which weapon's gone?
You have more than the one weapon, right?
I do, but they're both like. She took that personally.
She likes them
Um,
both.
She got the whip and she got the lance.
I mean,
So which one does she
And
want to
which
use
would
for the
me-
rest of the mission?
Yeah. The rest of the mission, Jesus. Okay.
I think you can spend repairs.
Yeah, I
to-
think
You can
spend-
full
you,
repair
you
it.
can spend repairs to.
If we get a repair.
Yeah.
Which hopefully we will. For right now, it's gonna be the whip, or not the whip. I'm sorry, the ferrofluid, because I'm guessing he probably got a little bit behind her, and that would have been on her back.
Fair enough. See, that's not so bad. You still got the whip. It's nifty. Second shot.
Oh Jesus.
13.
That'll hit.
7 points of damage.
So that's
Another one.
well,
You're still gaining more armor, right?
yeah.
I
think
am.
that- I think that puts you what 4 armor now.
Yes. We're
I just
fine.
feel every time that she hit in like one spot, it just congeals over into armor. It's just like.
You have no idea.
Sure is
Alright.
trying.
Jesus, I'm gonna structure down to like 1. It'll be fine, right?
You've got structure to spare, I'm sure.
What happened? She just burst into a Matrushka, Baylor.
She's full of littler mechs.
Oh yeah, you have to full repair to get the weapon back.
Mhm.
So until we get 10 hours of relatively uninterrupted repair time in a secure location, that lance is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright. So that was an attack and another quick action. So he still got his basic move. He'll go ahead and he'll go ahead and move down here to the very edge of that asteroid.
Fine.
I don't think it's going to help him in the end, but you know. All right, so that is his turn. Back to the workshop.
I
Who
would
is-
like to ask one question before we make that decision.
Please do.
I have something called Black Thumb, and it allows me to dismount my mech as a quick action. Because the dog is blind, could technically Ty be the eyes for the dog if she needed to use a drone that's line of sight, and she's outside the mech?
I don't think so. Because it's the mech doing the targeting.
The mech's doing the targeting, but she's assisting with the targeting by being the eyes for the mech.
He's essentially using the Mark 1 eyeball.
I wouldn't think so, since it would have to be something that the computer is firing.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't see how that's going to work now.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Unless
I mean,
unless there's something with Black Thumb that would allow him to like repair.
That's for
It-
Black
it-
Thumb too.
yeah, Black Thumb 2. If it was if I was 2, then I would be able to. I can either go or someone else can go.
I mean, I want to remove the plasma caster.
Go
But he's already gone, so it's not
Uh.
important that you do that right now. Or is it? I don't know.
Uh.
Uriah's, you know, the way he is.
I-
who knows?
I beg to differ.
Honestly, we should go after the witch.
Want me to? I mean, I can reach either one. Actually,
Which one would Uriah be most likely to go after, though? Because then he just blow bits off of his sister.
Tell you what, while you're thinking of that, I'll go ahead and take my turn because I'm kind of limited anyway,
Yeah,
and I
go
can give
ahead.
you a buff. Okay.
Yeah.
First things first. She is going to, because it's only within sensors, she is going to give Uriah Imperial Eye,
Okay.
meaning that if anything comes within range 3 of him, it automatically takes 2 AP energy damage and must succeed on an engineering save, or be knocked back 2 spaces, knocked prone, and shredded.
That's twice
Okay.
now that face has come out.
So I'm just amused by it's like, hey, what do we want to just like, what all this buff stuff? This thing is gonna mess up the enemy. What do you want to put it on? Throw it on Uriah. Why? He's about to wrecking ball into them anyway.
And then because she's blind, she is going to slowly move to here and then be done with her turn.
Okay.
And
Yeah, go ahead. You can go ahead and slide whip over there, Patrick, since you're riding on top.
That is my turn.
All right.
Where I'm
So,
at right now. Do I go after the guy that just shot bits out of does he go after the strategic value target, which is remove the hacker from the board?
or the one that
It's-
just blew
it's-
chunks off of his
Are you
sister.
saying this over the comms?
No, he's doing this mentally.
Um,
But no, yeah. Sarah's gotta probably hit. Other people can shoot that guy down. He's like, hacker's gotta go.
and I'm no longer blinded because my turn ended, correct? Or is it the turn for the?
I believe it said, and I will double check, but I believe it said until the end of your end of your turn.
Let's see what.
Target has only it's line of sight only to adjacent targets until the end of their next turn.
Okay, cool. So I am no longer.
So
blind.
your vision is clearing up now.
Okay.
All right, and then it's one of my guys, and I want to say neither of the human squads have gone. So this one here will move here onto these little support things here. And we'll shoot at the dog.
So
Okay.
you have one difficulty.
Okay. All right. Now, do I want them to shoot the main weapon that they can shoot twice, or the anti-armor weapon?
I mean, you could spread the love around.
You have a point there. You have a point there. What tiered? Oh no, that's right. These guys are. Oh yeah, these guys are high tier. I forgot. So either weapon is doing pretty decent damage. Oh wait, I was looking at the hit for the main weapon, not the actual damage. All right, anti-armor weapon at the dog. Oh, and we've got somebody in the chat who's telling me to shoot all of them. I approve. All right, so +3 to hit, 1 difficulty dice.
+3 just seems excessive.
Well, when they roll a 2 on the d20 and a 3 on the d6, it's probably not going to matter. So that's a -1 +3, so they've got a 2.
No. I appreciate the effort, though.
Dog's like, juke.
just crab dance. It's fine.
Can't see, but I can dance.
Essentially, as the missile misses, it's like it stutters, like it's actually trying to go towards the mechanism. It's like, oh wait, never mind, and then it flies off.
All right. Jeremy, would you like to go?
Were you doing
Oh,
2
right.
shots?
Not with 2 shots is with their
Okay.
with their battle rifles essentially.
Sorry.
The anti-mech one is
I will go. I don't get a protocol. That sucks.
I return.
Oh, never mind. He's back. That was fast.
Yeah, the child was dead.
I figured that's who it was, but I didn't know how long
Yeah,
it
she wanted,
was going to be.
she wanted her hugs. And I was told to inform you all that, in her own words, she is not a hobbit. She's a midget.
See, I would go for the Hobbit.
I would go for the Hobbit, but it's her
Yes,
choice.
I know I
so-
said it. Go to bed.
Well, trick
Go
is
to
though
bed.
we can't say Hobbit. That's copywritten.
Halfling.
Halfling.
Gotta be halfling.
Half of
Or gnomes.
Yeah.
Gnomes are nice.
And David the Gnome cartoon, I mean, even as a kid, I wanted to live in that universe.
Literally.
Did you ever see the depressing last episode?
No,
Keep
I
it
won't
that
spoil it for you then.
I'm going to keep it that way, yeah.
way.
Just let me imagine living in a hole in a tree, very cottage core, no bills.
Yeah, I
Hole in
can.
the tree.
okay.
The fox
So,
survived, so there's at least that.
Hi.
So, allow me to repeat what I have to say.
Comes
Yeah.
up there like, what you doing?
They automatically take 2 AP energy damage. They cannot block this.
I didn't see where he moved.
He's
I'm
underneath the
the
black
I'm,
witch.
I'm on the witch's square.
Okay. It's a Hicks, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the witch and the minions take 2 AP energy damage,
Okay.
and both must succeed on a engineering save or be knocked prone. Well, knocked back 2 spaces, knocked prone, and shredded.
The witch got a 3 on her save.
Okay, she's knocked back 2 spaces.
Let's see. And then the humans.
And then gravity kind of does its thing.
They got a 15 on that initial save.
They saved. So
They
are
still take
not
2
knocked
damage.
back. Yes, they still take 2 damage, but they are not knocked back, prone, or shredded. But
All
the
right,
witch is.
And you said it was AP damage?
Yes, armor piercing. Yes.
Oh, yes, the witch. I forgot to put the shredded on her. Hang on a second.
She's prone, shredded, and knocked back 2 spaces. Have fun, Uriah!
I will.
This lasts until the start of my next turn. So if anybody walks to Uriah, it happens again.
I'm guessing only to non-ally characters.
Yes, only to
Okay.
non-ally characters.
Okay.
So where did the witch go?
She's still. Oh, that's right. She got knocked, didn't she?
Mhm.
She got knocked back 2 squares.
All right.
And I assume you still have movement there,
I
Uriah.
still have 2 more movement left. Yes.
Okay.
Where would you like to move to, Uriah?
Okay, so she is prone and shredded. Yes.
Yes.
Cool.
I believe
I'm right
that's
here.
correct.
Good
Specifically-
evening.
Well, specifically because before I moved, I protocol changed to storm stance
Okay.
for funsies.
Mm.
Boy, area attacks.
Yes, actually.
It's in the name.
So I will. So skirmish. Where is? There we go. So attack accuracy. Okay. 26.
That is going to hit the witch's evade.
Sweet. Since she's prone, adding a d6, and we're doing the thing again.
Okay.
And shredded, they can't benefit from armor or resistances. So
She
they're
had neither,
taking
but
the
that's
full
okay.
brunt.
She was going to anyway, but all right.
20.
All right, so 20 points of damage. Oh,
Mhm.
she's fine. She's fine.
No. That's my roll for the contest.
And
Oh.
dance off.
Gotcha. Oh, that's right.
I want to make sure this attacker's dead.
She
Looks
got a
like
4.
Uriah's doing the worm.
All right, so you gonna contest?
No, I'm gonna take my chances with the damage. Go for it.
All right. Cool. So that is a total of 15 damage.
All right.
AP.
Oh.
All of that good stuff.
Oh no, this is in storm stance. It's not AP.
Oh, no,
But-
but it is
but
technically
shredded.
AP.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
So she's still up.
Is there anything else you can do?
Well, yes. I want to know, is the witch still up?
Up in flames.
Not for too long because it's space, but
No. Yeah.
There's no oxygen in space.
So
There's
unless it's
oxygen venting out of her mitt.
cinematically.
So
Okay.
because I hit, that lets me use storm stance. So because these guys here are within 2 of me and 2 of the witch, they're taking 4 damage.
They don't get a save or anything.
No, it's just 4 damage.
Either he was ignoring me moving them, or he didn't notice.
Oh no, I saw
I
it. So it's 2 because they're within burst 2 of me, and 2
Okay.
because they're within burst 2 of the witch. So 4 total.
All right. So that is on the blues. So yeah, that's 2.
Hi, Imperial Eye is fun.
Imperial Eye is broke. I love it.
I just keep seeing this like small meteor just like.
Is that meteor on our side?
Did I just kill them too?
Yep. Remember, you had hit him with an area effect previously.
Yeah, well, my ability hit them for 2, and then you did 4.
Hmm.
These poor pilots are like, oh! Okay.
This is quickly turning into that scene in Rogue One with Vader.
Except we're Vader.
I was like,
Except
who's
for
Vader
copyright
out
reasons,
there?
we can't have Queen playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, that may not have been in the actual movie, but that's my favorite version of it.
Yeah.
I get another Blade Master. But yeah, that's my turn.
All right.
How they're gonna focus fire missiles on you and everything.
Yeah, that probably.
So I have got. Oh yes, this operator is still here. Let's see.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
Oh,
I was
he
like,
already
wasn't there?
he already shot.
Oh, that's right. He went first, didn't he?
Yeah, he went
Yeah.
already.
Yeah. So all I've got left is.
Guy at the bottom, I think.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
Devastator, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Demolisher.
Nice neutral name.
Demolisher. Oh, okay. I was close. Okay.
It starts with
you
a
were
D, and it doesn't sound good.
Yeah, it sounds menacing.
Sure.
Things that make you go, oh dear God.
Why did they call him the discombobulator?
Mm.
Why is it called forget
shall
everything in that
move.
general direction?
Okay.
1,
He
2,
moved one.
3, 4.
Like gasp.
We're dead.
I keep forgetting I can Jaeger. Just hold on.
They take more damage.
No, I
Somehow.
can move 3 spaces after I utilize the power or system.
The power.
All right.
Unlimited.
That's all he's gonna do.
Unlimited
Okay.
re.
So I think grid space is the last of y'all to go.
Yes. Not that I can do a whole lot right now.
Scooch up.
I can't even do that.
Uh,
I will.
Our person in chat said, at least it's not the violator.
Fair. Fair.
That's
Wow.
Mhm.
yeah,
Uh,
that's fair. No one wants to be attacked by the violator.
no, yeah.
Where's my pencil?
Beware the space
you
and
need-
therapist.
Yeah, we get
Add that to
the.
your mech name list.
There's up there with. I just traveled through time and changed the meaning of 8 to sodomize. Why would you do that? Why is 8 afraid of 7? Because 7. Oh, you son of a bitch.
I'm gonna. The one thing I can do this turn is I'm going to quick tech bolster the dog, who is precisely 10 away from me.
Okay.
I don't remember what that does.
For me, let me pull it up. So a bolster, where quick tech bolster. You gain 2 accuracy on the next skill check or save you make between until you use it. For me, because it's mine. And additionally, tech attacks against you receive 1 difficulty until the end of your next turn.
Ah,
Maybe I won't be blinded.
by the light.
I believe that's all I can do this turn.
I'm sure you can move forward.
I cannot.
Why not?
I braced last turn.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
So that'll be it for me.
All right. That was all of my guys gone. And that is all of y'all gone, I believe.
Yeah, I think that starts round.
Yep.
Round 3. Fight. Who would like to go first?
I'm happy with letting others go first.
Yeah, I'll go.
All right.
Now that I can actually move.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Because
I
we
forget.
got 8
Movement
turns to
7?
get on there, so.
I think y'all are doing fairly well.
I think we'll make it.
I forget my movement is 7 now instead of 6.
That's okay. Just take your time.
Yeah. I am going to quick tech guide the flock and move my drone 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I will shepherd drone move it further.
Okay.
What that does? Yes. Probably should have done that in the other order, but it's fine. Be right there. And then I'm gonna blast it.
Why are you gonna blast your
Oh,
drone?
you're doing the thing.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Doing that eruption, whatever it is.
Yes. My annihilation nexus.
Fair enough. How much damage does it do?
Might also blow up the bridge under it. We'll see. Oh god. The roll was 22.
22 is going to hit them because they have a 10 evade.
It would have been E defense anyway.
Their E defense is also a 10, so.
Yep. Okay. This is gonna be 8 armor piercing.
Okay.
Does it count as an area attack?
It is very much an area attack.
All right.
Okay, they are going to use their reaction, duck and cover, which gives them resistance, but they become immobilized till the end of their next turn.
Oh, cool. Means I can just do it again.
How much damage was that?
8 armor piercing.
Okay. So with resistance, that's half.
And then just let me know when they take their turn.
All right. And then next up will be the operator. Who's going to try and shoot? All right, first,
Oh,
let me roll his recharge. It is not recharged this round. And then he's going to use the Raptor Plasma Rifle to shoot at the Atlas.
Intervention. Allied character within range 5 and line of sight is targeted by an action that deals kinetic or explosive damage. I take it instead.
This is energy damage.
Well, hail.
But I applaud the attempt.
Don't worry, you'll get your chance.
Sorry, I was just wondering if this was an attack.
It is.
This is an
He's
attack,
shooting
yes.
me.
5d6 minus.
Alrighty.
That's a 5d6 minus.
Now, where is the 5 coming from?
Intel dice. If I do not do anything every turn, if I do not do anything against a hostile creature, I get 2 intel dice. I start with 1. For the last 2 turns, I've only targeted allies, so I went up.
Oh, okay. So you've got a big pool built up, and you're just blowing the wad. Gotcha.
Well, the thing is I don't have a choice. If I use the Rico, I use all of them.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Okay.
All right. So that is 5 difficulty. He's got 2 accuracy. That becomes 3 difficulty.
I don't think that's 5 difficulty. I think that's just flat.
No, you just subtract 5d6 from the roll.
Oh, okay. So he keeps his accuracy.
It's not difficulty. It's 5d6.
Oh dear.
Period.
All right. The attack roll.
I mean, he might roll low for those 5d6. Who
You can
knows?
roll once.
Yeah.
All right. So 30.
I heard a 30 in there.
17.
Yeah.
No, that was 13. 17 total on the first hit.
Okay.
All right.
Rolling the subtraction dice.
I can hear them clacking.
Let's see, 5,
That ASMR.
10, 15, minus 17 from that 13.
Cool. So because you missed acrobatics, I'm now
Hi,
over
buddy.
here.
I'm sorry. I'm a support mech and I do well against supports.
He gets to fire this weapon twice, so he'll fire again.
He now has 2 difficulty.
Fair enough. So that'll be a straight die roll. 2 on the
He can move on
dice plus
acrobatics.
4, so a 6.
Okay, so Juke and weave again.
So he goes out with a whipper rather than a roar. And then it is one of y'all's go.
Uh,
I think it's 2.
I will
It is.
go now. So,
Okay.
Go for it.
targeting this gentleman right here, which I believe. So as both are in range, so I'm going to barrage him.
Okay.
Oh, hold on, let me go to the current turn.
His evade is a 12.
All right. Barrage. There's his barrage. So that is a 12 and a 17 on the burst launcher.
Alright, both of those hit.
All right. That is 7 points of damage, AP.
Okay. Alright, you said 17? Oh no, 17 was one of the hit numbers.
Yeah. So that was 7 AP damage.
Alright. Good to know. Good to know. He bursts into flame.
Oh,
It's very brief, though, because it's just burning the oxygen escaping out of the mech. Alright. Anything else? Well, no, you barraged, so.
yeah.
So I guess I will let these guys over here, these human guys over here go.
Please give me a system save.
Is that before or after their action?
That is as they start their turn.
Okay. So you said system
Yes.
17.
My DC is... Yep, made it. You're good.
All right.
They're humans. It's hard to lock onto them.
Yeah. They are going to use their primary weapon.
I'd like to imagine it tried to lock onto the weapons and not the suits they're
There's not enough of them that are left over.
Do I use primary weapon or anti-armor weapon on the drone? How tough is the
Why?
drone?
Why are you even shooting the
Walk
drone?
around and find out.
because the drone just ate like half the squad.
It also has an overshield for what it's worth.
We'll go with the anti-armor weapon then.
Sure.
It's all or none, but it's more damage. Well,
There for nothing.
it's more damage, but overshield is an armor. It's extra health. Primary weapon. They're unloading with their rifles.
Yep.
They can make 2 attacks with the
Rattle
rifle.
the bones.
Evasion is the same as mine. It's 12.
9 on the first shot.
That'll miss.
Oh, there's the drone. Okay.
And a 16 on the second shot.
That way.
That is 4 damage.
There goes the overshield. I don't have to change anything on the mini.
And it's the workshop.
I will get on comms and just say, I can deal with the straggler. Just get get on the ship.
Heading that way.
Confirm.
All right. So is Vika going to go?
Yep, Vika is movement and boost. Gets her 14. Gets her right over here, up close and personal.
Okay.
And then we're gonna
Whip.
find where my sheet is. I'm going to whip it good. Uh, 14.
All right. His evade is a 6.
That is no evade. Oh wait, it's targeting his E defense. Is E defense?
Oh, his E defense is 7.
Okay, still hits, but
Yeah.
Car.
Yes.
Hold on, let me.
10 kinetic.
Okay.
All right. It is going to trigger its dig in. So it gains resistance to all damage from the attack, but is slowed until the end of its next turn. Oh wait, what does slowed do? Let me look at what slowed does first.
Slowed can only move with your standard move and on your own turn. Can't boost or make any special moves from talents, systems, or weapons.
Okay. Yeah, he'll go ahead and do that then.
Alrighty.
So 10 becomes 5, minus his armor. Alright, he takes a little damage.
And I believe that is all we can do.
Alright, then the Demolisher will go. He is going to use his Demolition Hammer.
Ooh.
Fantastic.
It is a super heavy melee weapon.
Oh, Jesus.
You only get one shot. Not miss your chance to blow.
Something opportunity.
Alright, so he has a +1 attack bonus, +1 difficulty. I think a lot of the super heavy weapons have that.
Yep.
If he hits, he has a range of 2 with it, though you're right next to him, that doesn't matter. He does 10 damage if he hits with it. And on a hit, the target must succeed on a hull save or be stunned until the end of their next turn.
Let's go.
The damage is also armor piercing.
Let's go.
I mean, brace? Resistance?
He got a 16.
That hits. And you said it does 10 regardless.
Yes, 10 armor piercing.
Does brace do anything, or is it go?
Armor piercing
That's still
doesn't affect
resistance.
resistance.
Yeah, it only affects armor.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Yeah. So yeah, we'll brace.
Okay.
So I'll only take 5.
Okay. You're probably fine then.
I'm fine. Yeah, we're fine here. And you needed a hull save.
Oh, yes, I was almost going to forget that. Yes, give me a hull save.
That is 20 plus hull plus grit, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
15.
Alright, you have saved, so you are not stunned.
Yay. Still don't move till next turn, but
Yep. And that is all of my poor little boys, because I don't have much left.
Hi.
real quick, could I say I parried instead? It would do the same thing, but I would still be able to move.
But you said brace. Yeah, we'll let it this time.
I'll take brace. No, I said it. We're good. The guy's not going to last long anyways.
I was about to say, don't you get overshield with bracing?
No.
No.
Oh,
Her
if he has an
specifically,
abil- if
because of White Witch.
yeah. Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Only if I yeah, I do get 4 over shield plus grit. Dang. Okay.
So you took no damage.
I took no damage.
Cool. Alright, so your eye is jumping on him now?
Yeah, more or less.
It takes 2 AP energy damage and also needs to make an engineering hull save.
Does Vika?
No. Just hostile.
Oh, okay. You said how much damage?
2 AP. Energy.
2 AP. Oh crap! I forgot about the shock armor. It has resistance to damage from melee weapons. Okay, important to remember. All right, but rolling his hole. He got a 10.
13 is a save. He's knocked back 2, prone and shredded.
He has heavy frame. The demolisher cannot be pushed, pulled, knocked prone, or knocked back by smaller characters.
But he's still shredded.
Shredded, he'll have to deal with.
Okay. So. I'm gonna barrage.
Okay.
Depending on his evasion. 13 and 12.
Both of those hit. So what 2 weapons were you hitting with?
The Terashima blade and torch.
Okay.
Oh, this is gonna get interesting. Okay. So attack, hit. Okay. Overkill. I'm not sure how it did this.
Okay, overkill, when you roll a 1, basically it re-rolls it, but you gain additional heat.
Oh, so it re-rolls that damage as doesn't add damage.
It does add damage,
Oh.
but as a consequence, you're taking additional heat.
Okay.
So how much damage are you doing?
Well. I am doing a total of. Okay. So 8 kinetic from the Terashima blade.
Okay.
I'm going to save the other 2 uses of Jaeger Kunst for later in case we can't pair. So 8 kinetic, 5 energy, and 3 burn.
All right.
And I'm taking 4 heat.
All right. If he had his armor, I think he would have survived that. But since he's shredded, no armor for him.
Mm-hmm. Okie dokie.
So he goes down.
And there's just the there's just the troopers left.
There are just the troopers left. And it is. Have they gone? No, they try to shoot at the drone. So
It's
who's
just
left
shot
in the
drone.
workshop?
I think. Okay.
I don't know if anyone else is gone, but I know I haven't.
Everyone else has, but you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the dog doing?
Dog is going into space and floating there. Because EVA module. Just swimming, yes. Just
Dog paddling through space.
yes, dog paddling, yes. Boost. Zip all my movement. These guys are the only thing left.
They are the only thing left.
I will say Cortev did say
Yeah,
that
I know.
he's got it.
And oh, it's not my turn, so I wouldn't be say open channel. Surrender to the nearby ship.
How does Vika look at this moment outside of being
Vika's-
structured?
Vika's fine.
Vika's lying.
Sparks
Yeah,
are
she's got
flying,
over half
wires
her
are hanging
health.
out.
Mm.
She leans back in the pilot's chair and can wave at you through a hole in the mech.
She's got over half her health.
How's Uriah doing?
He's good.
Okay.
Mostly he's close to reactor stress, but
So he's a little warm.
I'm at 6 of 7 for my heat cap.
Oh, you're fine.
Fine.
Flamethrower turret at the top of the ship.
She is. That's all she's gonna do. We'll just float there in space.
Okay. Then that is the next round.
Cortev will power up the Annihilation Nexus for another attack and be like, "This is your only warning."
The lieutenant in charge of the squad, or the sergeant in charge of the squad.
Last living person.
Actually, let me look. How many folks have they got left? No. It's him and the other guy.
Okay.
They
Yeah,
signal their surrender. They let go of their leave their weapons floating in space.
Follow the drone. You'll be escorted to the ship, and that'll be my turn directing them to the ship.
All right. So we are effectively out of combat now.
Mm-hmm.
And since I wanted to, but since I had not arrived in there and combat's over, actually do a detailed scan of the ship we are now currently on.
Oh, that's fair enough. Go ahead and give me a... Oh, actually, that's right. You don't have to roll that one. You scan the ship, and while the... the outward design, it's not one you've specifically seen before, because there's a bunch of ship design. The internal workings, it seems to be a barony design. I'm trying to think of what the full title of that place was.
The Karkan Trade Baronies.
Yes,
the
the
Karkan,
trade
The
Karkan
Trade
Trade.
Baronies.
Yeah.
Are we out of combat?
Yes.
Yeah, effectively.
In combat. Start rest. Okay.
So yes, it is actually a modern design.
Fascinating.
But and I forget. I think it was in the last mission. I know at some point somebody had referenced the fact that the baronies were in contact with the Shi'ar. To be fair, they are trading barony. They are the trade baronies. Them having trade out here, not weird. So you gather on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
The next part of your job is to board the ship.
Yay.
That, however, is going to have to wait for next week.
Fair enough.
So yes, the mission going forward, board the ship, and then extract whatever intel you can, get into its computer some kind of way, whatever you got to do.
I'm assuming Uriah can fit in there with his mech.
Uriah could pretty much go anywhere in the ship.
Yeah.
The rest of your mechs, you can fit into the bays. Don't consider the ship on the map here to be like necessarily the scale.
Yep.
Basically, you'll be fighting your way into the docking bay or cargo bays, that sort of thing. So it should be next week. Should be a very small, tight map, which will be something new and different.
Are we able to fit our mechs in there, or is that going to be roleplay stuff?
Just in the
Oh,
loading
no, no.
phase.
Yeah, in taking the bays will be mech combat.
Okay.
If you have to venture further into the ship from there, then we'll be dealing with it on the people scale.
Mm.
Sounds good.
Is this? You said this ship was being built. Is it finished or is it?
It's very close to finished.
Okay.
There should have been some gun turrets on top of the ship, but those aren't installed yet. Mostly because I forgot to put them there. I had intended the turrets to be shooting at you, but
Good for us.
yeah, well, this probably won't be the last time you'll have to deal with some of these ships. So,
Can I say for flavor, as I've sent the drone. sent the drone like following the two soldiers are like following the drone going over to the ship. While that's happening, Gritspace is going to the remains of the trooper or the mech that literally teleported.
Oh, it went.
yeah.
In
Both
plasma.
the operatives went up in smoke.
Oh, so the
Yeah.
entire thing's like gone.
Gone or exploded
Yeah.
enough that it's scattered floating all over the place.
Yeah,
It's
it's part of that system. It literally says it leaves nothing left when it goes off. So
Fine.
because that's right.
I
They're,
want
they're,
one
you're
too,
talking about the ones
trust
that
me.
self-immolate. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's looking longingly at the crater and being like, next time.
Yeah,
Aw,
because
sad panda.
you can't copy it if there's nothing there.
Right.
It's the ultimate in ultimate in protecting your IP. So anyway, we're wrapping up a little early today. I hope y'all had fun. I enjoyed it. Man, I was wanting the witch to actually make one of y'all shoot another one though. I'll just have to use more witches in the future.
Just old Yeller the
mean-
dog here.
If it's the trade baronies, they're actually the ones that the
Primarily
White
use
Witch comes from.
They,
So you can
they
even use the
also,
White Witch.
Yeah, the White Witch and the Black Witch are both primarily used by the Kakaran baronies, like almost like constantly.
I think they have a variant of the Black Witch too.
Yeah,
and just in the interest of fairness, also the Atlas.
Because they basically have like a gladiatorial game every 10 years or something. It's sort of their version of the Olympics. It's
Mixed
more
with
like
Solaris
considered more
heroic.
like a. You can
Hmm?
think of it more like a joust in some
Yeah.
ways, like just an old tournament.
Anyway.
Every decade they have their tournament arc.
Anyway, hope our visitor in the chat had fun. Hope anybody else that swung by and watches later enjoyed it. Hope you'll join us next week. Again, I was your storyteller for the evening, Jason, and with me has been Sarah playing Vika, Patrick playing Freddy, Eric playing Uriah, Jeremy playing Cortev, and Carr playing Tiana. And we will see y'all next time.